Memorial Day weekend. Um, uh, Today, I've noticed some stuff in the week, and I was talking to one of my kin folks, and I saw some stuff yesterday. And the reason why I brought this topic up is how do we talk to each other without getting into conflicts? How do we get this? They're like deal. I've also found out there are several different kinds of people. There's not like two kinds, three kinds, four kinds, all that. It's like you'd be surprised how many categories and where you live and how everything is different in parts of the world, you know. And today, it's a thing that we argue. We want to make our opinion. We got this. People are this. Our way is better. Your way is better. Why are we arguing over stuff that don't matter? And it's a thing that a lot of us go through. It's like taking somebody in our house and we want to help and fix people, but we're letting a vampire in, sucking us dry, and we're setting ourselves up for misery. We get to the point we allow this person to suck us dry. It's the thing is, I don't let a lot of people in. And I have went through years of putting people out because of a lot of the stuff. I was 18 years old when I stopped trusting people, and I threw everybody in the same category. And it was easier just to push people out. I would get along with people, but if I felt like they were getting too close, I'd push them away. I would come on too strong, or I would, whatever I did, I sabotaged it, you know. And I have been learning how to be intimate, you know. But the thing is, around the deal is, I don't try to express my opinion or anything. I talk to people I like talking to that discuss stuff. Disgusting. No argument, no nothing. His way, my way, each way. It's the thing is, we're discussing stuff, and who knows? Might learn something, teach each other something, you know. And you got the negative people. They'll come up, they'll talk about all this stuff going on in their life, and every day it's that they want other people to feel victim as they feel victim. I have learned people with serious problems don't dwell on it much, but they do cry for help in a different way. And our deal is don't jump in and try to fix them. Let them come to us and ask us for help. And it's a deal about. And in hypnosis, we also teach people how to hypnotize themselves in the situation like that. A lot of times I need to get away. I need to get away from people. I need to get anywhere. I'll go to the woods and I'll stay out in the woods however long it takes until I can come back with some clarity. And I'm doing a lot of meditation. I'm doing mindfulness of nature. I'm hypnotizing myself and to have a better life. I mean, it's just a thing that works in a lot of different ways. And we work together on this. And a lot of times we get with people that we trust, that we can talk to. And, it's a thing that we get around people that we expect them to be what we want them to be, agree with us, agree with them, agree, and it's just like a back and forth. Or we'll start something just to start an argument, ask a question to start an argument, you know, and you got to watch out. Those are the signs. When they're asking questions and the way they're asking, and then they don't give you the answer they want, that's when you need to, okay, you're right, back off. You know? And a lot of people, you can be too nice to people, and that's where a lot of people make their mistakes. I've got burned 2 or 3 times letting somebody stay, helping them out and everything. I tried to help a couple out one time, so 2 of them guns. And the thing is, you got to watch what you do. But the primary purpose is I was helping them. You know, in the 12-step program, it says I am powerless over people how they live their life. I have no control over what people do. Buddha says to allow people to be themselves as long as they don't interfere with you. And I've got where I'm okay with what people do. Don't convert me, don't swing at me, don't come off on me. Because I'm one of them guys, I'll take so much, and then I want to tell you, and you don't want to like me. So when I say I want to be alone, I want to be alone. Then you got these vampires. Vampires are people that are energy suckers, and they will drain you dry. And they'll get every ounce of energy you've got, and then they'll move on to the next person and drain all they got. And then here's where gossip gets. They'll talk about this person, how that person, and then on the other hand, they're going to be telling the next person about you, how bad your life was. That's the way people are. You know, they're different cultures of different people, how they handle stuff in situations. Now, in the South, if you have a disagreement, you're going to be in a fist fight. You know, Southern people believe their way is to handle their fist. And I used to be like that, but I've learned I don't have to win the argument. I don't have to be power. A lot of it's ego, a lot of it's fear. And the thing is, now we're getting into what we call the fight, flight, freeze. You know, and people like me, a lot of times I used to run from the problem than solving the problem. And then, you see a couple of people arguing, you go into a freeze mode. Should I get into it? Should I not get into it? What, and the survival skills, this thing is that I got to question my deal. It's going to get physical, and that's where we go into the freeze mode, trying to decide either fight or flight, you know. And a lot of times it's better, sit back, watch. If it gets too worse, use your own judgment on that. And the thing is that it doesn't have to be right or wrong. It is, you know. I gotta do it this way. I gotta do it that way. Why don't just do it? Where does it say I have to do everything perfect to other people's standard? Where is that written? You know, I've read books and listened to several different books on how to deal with difficult people, how to deal with haters, how to deal. And nobody really knows. The only way I know how to deal with them, walk away, you know, and come back when they can talk. But I'm not going to sit there and argue about how the world's going to end, how this or that, and I'm not looking. And then you got people that want to agree with you. Yeah, what difference does it make? That person lives his life. And it's really none of my business what other people do anyway. You know, as much as it's none of their business how I live my life. You know, I've taught myself how to self hypnose on stuff. I do a lot of meditation. I take a journey. I go through a place where it's real quiet, peaceful, loving kindness. And I try to stay away from drama. And I think there's too much drama in the world. I remember some people may argue with me, but I believe before we had talk shows like Mario, Waldo, Montel Williams, all that, we were in a peaceful mood when we didn't know how the rest of the world was doing. Now it's out in the open. Everybody's looking for, oh, that person again. I remember seeing him on Oprah. Whatever to me, I don't like those shows. And a lot of them people, I've seen them in one show. They were husband and wife, and then in another show they were cousins, and another show they're brother and sisters. So, you know. Another thing is all the stuff you read on histories, books, and stuff, and that. I ain't saying they ain't helpful. It's just that nobody really knows the stuff that works for them, but we learn to work for ourselves. I listen, I read all them, and I listen to how other people do their life, how to better myself, you know. And when I got in a 12-step program, I look for a sponsor that didn't use his fist to solve a problem. And the bottom line was that they taught me I don't have to be right at all, and I don't have to be wrong. And I don't have to solve every problem with this, and I don't have to be bullied. You know, I state my opinion, I state my recovery, and this is just me. This is me, not you or anybody else. And that this is how I see it. You know, and when we get this tension and that, now this is what I do, and you guys can follow me in that. And by the way, feel free to ask questions, um, anything. Feel free to talk to me about anything. What's your feedback, your comments? Yeah, give me some feedbacks on how you like these videos and stuff. And sometimes it helps if I have questions, I can actually have some more stuff to talk about than that. But to me, this is my channel, this is my show, but it's actually your show, your deal. And I like to hear other people's thoughts on this. And, this is where I like to do discussion. One day, maybe if I can figure it out, I like to put Zoom on here and do discussions on stuff. And, you know, the deal is, I don't worry about what other people do. I don't care what other people do. I don't care what other people say to me. Just don't attack me. Don't try to force me into something I don't want to do. Don't try to force other people. You know, the deal is let them know you're there for help. Let them know, hey, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to argue. And a lot of times, if they keep on, just go, hey, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I didn't realize I was wrong. You're right. And it is the argument, you know. And, you know, but the thing is, we live life one day at a time. And I live it to the fullest. I enjoy life. I live life. And I'm not going to let anybody drag me down to their level. I'm not going to allow anybody to make me miserable. I'm not going to allow anybody to drain me. I've done that most of my life, and I am a spiritual man. What did I choose to be? I was called to. And yeah, now before I go, I want to tell you if you want to get a hold of me, and that my number is 844-722 at 9569, or call me at 423 585-7453. Coffee's Hypnotherapist. And if you write to me letting me know topics and stuff, and yes, I can help you with hypnosis about anything. And my P.O. box is 483 Talbot, Tennessee. That's Talbott. Zip code 37877. Yeah, send me some letters, comments. Also, if you watch the video, put some feedback or comments. Help me out here. This is more your show. I put this on for you guys, not for me. You know, and I do one-on-one sessions. I do help people with their problems. And everything. Now, what I want everybody to do is put your feet on the floor. Relax your arms. Now, I want you to take a big breath. Count 1, 2, 3 in, and then slowly count out. So, 1, 2. Now, on your third breath, your eyes will start to close. And keep breathing. In 1, 2, 3. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe it. Breathe it. Now imagine yourself out, far away. Just peace, quiet, love, kindness, in that place that you would love to be at. It could be anything. Could be a forest. Could be a beach. Could be it's just your place. Yeah. Now, as you're walking, you're listening. Yeah. No negative, no chaos, no drama, just listening. Just you and nature. Then we listen to the birds. Then we listen to the squirrels. We listen to the wind. We listen to the trees. We listen to see what they are teaching us. What can I learn from this? No negative vibes. No bad energy. Just listening to the sounds and everything. And then in a moment we get up and we start walking around, noticing everything around us, observing everything around us, feeling peace and quiet and nothing but the nature of sound. And so we walk down the trail and we're walking along, and then a spirit guide may come out, teach us some wisdom about peace, how to deal with life, how to live life to the fullest, and takes us on through our journey to where we go into deep sleep. And we'll count down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 0. Deep sleep. Every time I mention the word deep sleep, with your permission, you're going to a Dhamma. And as we're walking through, we realize there was a lot of things that we miss out because we felt like we had to be right or we were wrong or this. It doesn't matter who's right, who's wrong, or what. It's just the fact this works for me and only me. And as I walk through, I see the steps down to the forest. Going down 20 steps, starting with 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep sleep. Deep sleep. Now we're feeling calm and relaxed and everything, and we take our shoes off so we can feel earth magic, feeling the ground with the positive energy and walking. Feels so good. Just want to walk through that nice ticklish grass that really feels good. Walking over, we see a hamlet or a rock. Either lay down or sit on the rock, or we sit on the ground in a lotus in it. And we just close our mouth, listen with our ears, clear our mind out, and just listen. Clearing everything out of our mind, not thinking anything, not worrying about anything, just listening what comes. And then, now, if you have a fault that appears, just let it go through your front of your face is the front door. Let it go out the back of your head, which is the back door. Just let it just go through. Don't analyze it. Don't think about it. Just let it go. Let it go. Now, if that same thoughts appear again, look at it and see, is this something that's going to keep me from going on? Can I use this or what? If you can't use it, just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah. Now, once you stretch out on your back, your palms out, your feet to the side, and imagine you're on a journey. You're going to a place where you feel calm, peace, quiet. Everything is the way it's supposed to be, not the way I want it, not the way anybody else wants it. It is the happiest place that everybody talks about, discuss, don't have to agree on nothing. And this is your place. It could be a room, it could be an outdoor nature, it could be, it could be anywhere. It could be near the desert, could be in the beach, but this is your place. This is where you want to go. And you can imagine any spiritual things around you. Now, as we're coming back, say to yourself, what would you say to yourself is, what do I want to do with negative people? We could say something like, I'm not going to let people interfere with my positive choice and free life. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to be the best at what I can do. And I'm not going to let anybody take that away from me. Now, as I count up to 5, remember everything, learn what you've used, and don't let people take advantage of you. Starting with 0, lock that door. Don't let any of that negative energy, don't let any of that negative stuff come out. 2, be more aware. 3, coming back in the self. 4, back into the room. 5, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake. Yeah. So give me a text. Write down how you feel. Let me know how good it is. I know some of you have been giving me some views, and have one comment. I would like to hear some more comment or get some feedback. I want this to be more your show than my show. I started this channel, but I want you guys to be part of this channel. Your texts, your stuff, everything. The PO box I sent you, send me letters, because I'm here to help, and I would like to reach people and let people know, hi, it's okay. It ain't what about other people think. It ain't about what other people do. It's about what I do and what I can do and how I'm going to do it and what can I do. That's what this channel is about. But anyway, glad you all came. See you next time. Bye.